I think I found the key to happiness. It lies in reducing your dopamine threshold. Let me give you an example. I served in army for a little bit, and we had nothing to do there except for work. And so people who had smartphones, of course, they could play video games, I don't know, do Duolingo, they would get pleasure from that. And compared to playing PUBG, for example, working is not that enjoying. But me, I didn't have a smartphone. The only source of enjoyment of something new in my day was the work. So you know the seesaw where you have one person on one end and other person on the other end, and you just push and pull. People look strange at me, but I had so much fun doing this because it was the most fun thing I did throughout the entire day. So my dopamine sensitivity was so low that I was enjoying this stuff. I was enjoying carrying logs around, chopping trees. It's crazy. Another thing, I love walking a lot. Let's say there are two people, one poor and one rich, and person who is poor, he can't afford any fun activities throughout the day, so he just chooses to stroll around the town, to walk in the park after his work, and it's pretty enjoyable for him. He can't afford anything else. It's the highest it's the highest biggest pleasure thing he can do. Now imagine the other person who is so rich that he can afford to fly helicopter to work at home. And for this person, his dopamine threshold, his dopamine bar will be raised so high because it's so enjoyable to fly a helicopter that walking from him becomes just a means of transportation from point A to point B. It's not gonna be as exciting as flying a helicopter. Now look, the poor person, he can walk for 5 hours a day. And throughout these 5 hours, he will be relatively happy, I think. And the helicopter guy, he will be only getting happy from flying a helicopter no matter how long. Let's say he also flies it for 5 hours, but still, where the times when he's gonna walk, it's gonna be boring from him. He's not gonna be getting excitement from such little everyday things as that. Okay, now who's gonna be happier long term? I think poorer person's gonna be happier, because the helicopter guy, yeah, the first time he flies a helicopter is gonna be exciting. The second one might be even more exciting because now he knows what to expect, what to be afraid of. But gradually, third, fourth, fifth time, he's gonna receive less and less pleasure. I think it's called law of diminishing marginal utility in economics. It's like you're eating a cookie. First cookie is fine. The second cookie is awesome, but with the 10th cookie, you already overate and it doesn't feel as new and refreshing as the first cookie. So if I wanna be happy throughout my life, I think I gotta stay away from all this rich people things, rich pleasures, and the lower my dopamine bar, the more sensitive I am to everyday things. Like, I'm not doing anything right now except for training for basketball and strolling through the park. And I'm so excited to go to practice, and I'm so excited to be here. Walking. These are the only two things. It's like my coach said, if you're not excited for the practice, put a chair beside the wall and stare at the wall for 10 minutes. No, for an hour. After this staring, basketball practice is gonna feel so fun because comparison again, it's so much more fun to play basketball than to stare at the wall. And I want to take a step further here. I think we should, I don't know if renounce or forfeit is the right word, let's say renounce. I think we should renounce sex. Why? Because it's the highest source of pleasure for a human being. It's the highest bar. If I'm lying in my college dorm and I have two options, to either go to the gym and play ball with my friends or go to other room and have sex with my neighbor, of course I will. Economically speaking, I should be choosing the latest option, to go to the other room. And basketball is not gonna be as fun compared to this. I mean, I'm just not gonna get as much pleasure and as much dopamine. Now, if I remove the neighbor option, basketball becomes the second highest option for receiving pleasure, receiving dopamine. So yeah, I'm thinking we should all forego of sex.